Red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather.
Hey, what's up?
What's going on, guys? Welcome to the Rec Report from riversedgecutlery.com, where three bearded blade buddies BS about blades.
It's like the smoothest face ever. We have to Photoshop a beard on you.
No, we need to find a third bearded blade buddy.
Dang. Bring in the other Kent.
Yeah, bring in Michael. All right, Riley, what are we doing today?
Today we have some questions that we each thought about, I guess. Some questions that we made for each of us. And then big props to Erica from Your Average EDC.
Yeah,
she came up with this idea and we took it.
Well, we're
borrowing it.
Yeah, we're borrowing it. And we'll link her video,
That was a good concept.
Yes.
Did you come up with 5 questions for each of us?
Yeah.
Huh. I didn't know that was the assignment. Was that the assignment?
Well, I thought the text was pretty clear. Anyway, is someone going to bring in the margaritas?
Yesterday was margarita day.
Yeah, I went out for margaritas.
Nice.
I had a pitcher plus 1 spicy margarita last night.
Bet you were hammered.
It was fun. I had a good time. I feel fine. I didn't work until 11 today.
I need that glass filled.
With a margarita. This glass. All right, let's hop right into it, boys. So, hopping right into it, I have 5 for Riley and 5 for Everett. I think Riley has 5 for me and 5 for Everett, and I think Everett just has 5.
I have 5 generalized questions for both of you. They both work.
That's okay.
Mine are very personal.
Okay. Mine are a little less personal. Everett's I get a little bit personal in. But Riley, I'm gonna hop in with one of your questions first.
Alrighty.
And I think I know what you're gonna say. But if you could only carry and use knives from one brand forever, what would it be?
Oof, Spartan.
I knew it!
I knew that.
They're just bulletproof.
Yeah.
You don't need anything.
And they have nice fixies, US made fixies and US made folders. No, I think that's a
There's a
solid
bunch of other
choice.
knives I want, but they fulfill all the needs.
Hell yeah. And Everett, if you hear a question that's for Riley and you want to give me your answer anyway, that's always great content.
Cool.
So just hop right in.
I think we all know my answer.
Yeah, Chris Reeve. For Ev, what is the coolest knife your wife, can we say her name on YouTube?
Yeah, that's fine.
Shannon has gotten for you.
Probably the most recent, the Hinder, the XM18 that I've been carrying.
Yeah.
Things are tank.
That was in your pocket dump last week, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Think
So
about
yeah,
that.
so reference back to that, Shannon. Can we just do a general shout out for Shannon?
Sure.
Hey, Shannon, you were the best. Thanks for loving Everett and taking care of him so we don't have to. All right, Riley, hop into your questions.
All right, this one's for Evan.
Okay,
So you're on an airplane. Where are you going?
Puerto Rico.
Okay, so you're going to Puerto Rico. I guess there's not a lot of islands in between. But your plane crashes in the Caribbean and you're stranded on an island.
This is my worst nightmare.
And it's just you. What 4 items?
Does that mean Bailey died in the crash?
He's flying his own little plane.
What 4 items are you gonna make sure that are with you?
And they can be anything. Like it's not. I don't have to follow TSA.
Yeah, no, screw TS.
Okay. I would want a fixed blade knife, like a 6-inch Genesis from LT, or just something like that. But I think that's a great knife from them. I would want a flint, like a fire starter ferro rod, something like that. I would like and this is just gonna be super basic. I think some
You're
sort of.
only gonna be there for 7 days till search and rescue finds.
Okay, and that's you.
Yeah.
Search and rescue. Okay. I want some sort of water purification deal, like maybe a life straw or something like that. And then to round it out, probably like a good book, like something from I think like a David Peterson book. You know.
You take a book.
Well, I already got my bases covered. What would your 4th item be?
Definitely something that'd be useful.
Whoa, like what?
Maybe a candy bar or something.
All right, let us know down below what a more useful fourth item would have been than either of those dumbass answers. All right, ask Everett's question. Jeez Louise.
So this is actually Evan's idea from a while back.
That's okay.
A video that we made. What are your 3 knives for life? Like, I'm talking every task that you'd ever need to complete in life. What are your 3 knives?
Can you take into...
It's going to be completely different than what I said last time.
Good. Can you take into account sentimental value and everything?
Yeah, whatever.
Not just being practical.
3.
But for every task that you do with the knife.
Oh, like including cooking. Okay.
So I would need some sort of 7-inch Nakiri.
Yep.
Just because that's my go-to in the kitchen.
You don't want to point? If you only get one kitchen knife, you're not going to want to point?
Nope.
For what?
Okay, keep going.
It's rare that I use a pointed kitchen knife.
Sure.
Probably a large Sabenza.
Okay.
21 or 31?
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Like any configuration. And my third, it's definitely going to be a fixed plate of some sort, but there's just too many options.
So many good options.
Probably a White River Firecraft, a 4 or 5.
Yeah.
I'm so excited to start carrying White River.
Those things are awesome.
Do the people know that happened at SHOT Show?
No, we didn't know.
I don't think so.
Okay. So we, Everett, Justin, Mike had a chance to sit down with the guys at White River when we were at SHOT. I think we were making a video or something stupid like that.
Interviewing someone.
Yeah. And we have a bunch of their stuff coming in. So I'm super psyched on that. That's going to be really cool. Yeah, I'm excited.
Everett, I think you're up.
So this is just kind of a general question for both of you, but besides knives, what other types of things do you collect?
Collect is kind of a...
Riley collects dirt bikes.
Yeah, that's true. And trucks. He's got 2 now.
There's a lot of things that I like, not a lot of things that I
Well,
collect.
so then we could say like what other hobbies do you
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
Riding dirt bikes.
Nice.
For me, watches is a big thing. And like workout gear. I'm like really addicted to that kind of stuff.
We kind of share that like bullion.
Yes.
Silver
Yeah,
type
silver. Yeah, we go through phases on that, obviously. But yeah, sneakers to an extent. How about you?
That's tough. I buy albums,
Okay.
like records.
That's cool.
I just have Apple Music subscription.
I have that too. Like you said, it's a lot of things. Shoes,
Yeah.
flashlights, like all types of different gear. Like wallets is a big one.
Oh yeah, I forgot
you're really
about
weird
that.
with your wallet.
Yeah, I have another wallet coming. That's going to be awesome.
Hell
Wallet
yes.
number 13.
I think it's
14.
Jeez.
Yeah, it's 13 last week, man.
Like
Oh
I
my
go through
God.
my wallet is different this week than it was last week, and like next week it'll probably change. It just
I'd lose money doing that.
I mean,
never have
quite
cash.
literally, yeah.
I literally never have cash, so it's just moving cards over.
Yeah.
So it makes it simple, but yeah.
Done.
Next one for Rilo. If you had to choose, you can only use either carbon steels / tool steels or stainless steels forever. Which one would you go with?
Stainless. Easy.
Stainless?
Yeah.
I
That's a good
I
question.
thought it was gonna be easy, and then I was like, but you have so many fixed blades in like 01 and A2 and crew wear and all this cool stuff, you know.
Yeah, I'd have to go with stainless. Just makes more sense for me personally.
That's what I was thinking, because you like the Salt Series stuff, you know, you like S30V and all that stuff.
S90,
So
all that stuff.
yeah, so that makes sense. And then for Ev, will you ever get your Sabenza 21 back from Cole?
That's up to Cole. I was already trying
I
last
didn't even
week.
realize you sold it to him.
It was more of a trade. So like, the Rockstead wasn't like a full gift. Obviously, I was trying to get rid of the Sabenza to buy the Rockstead.
Yeah.
And Cole had already bought the Rockstead, and I didn't know. So like, he was trying to stop me from selling that original 21.
Remember that?
And he was like, "Hey, just come to the back." And he was like, "I'll just even trade you for that, so it can stay close and it doesn't go to another state again."
Yeah.
But I was already trying to buy that back last week,
Oh yeah.
and I don't know if he'll do it because
Really?
he knows the history.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
I
true.
think he was the 10th or 11th
Dude.
person to have that knife. So
It's kind of more safe in Cole's knife roll than it is back in your pocket.
I get visitation rights.
All right, Riley, you're up.
So this one is for both of you guys, but it's for 3 different options.
Uh-oh.
Let's see. Who wants fixed blades and who wants folders?
I'll take folders.
All right, out of these 3 folders, we've got the Demco 8020.5 Benchmade Bug Out and the lightweight Manix 2. Which one are you gonna take?
Oh, that's so easy for me. Manix. Yeah, I this is one of my favorite knives of all time. Not specifically lightweight. I do like the lightweight.
Yeah.
The G10 one is like still one of my favorite knives of all time, but that's an easy choice for me, especially in this configuration because it's S90V. I like that steel. I think it's underrated, so that's an easy choice for me.
Cool.
I did nothing against either of these other knives, though. They're both awesome.
Yeah, just curious. All right, Everett. So you've got the Border Town blades. Not too sure on the model. And then this is a Blind Horse gold knife.
That's cool.
And the Shark and Van X. Which one are you taking?
I'm taking the Shark.
Easy.
So I've already carried this specific knife for a few weeks, and it's one of my favorite designs. It's super comfortable. The blade is super useful.
Slicey as hell.
Really slicey. Micarta. Can't go wrong.
I thought that was...
I think that's TerraTough.
It is TerraTough. Definitely more grip than what these two have.
That's for sure.
Especially when your hands are wet.
Yeah.
I'm definitely more of a user than these two.
Yeah, so this would be my go-to. I actually want one of these in the collection, so hopefully I get one of those soon.
Yeah, that's an awesome knife.
Awesome, good deal.
All right, so another general question, because I didn't correctly follow the assignment.
Hey man, texts are hard.
So how do you think your knife collections would look if you didn't work in the knife community?
Ooh.
That's a really good question.
Oh man, for me, I mean, I definitely wouldn't have either of my 2 favorite knives. I wouldn't have the SOCOM. I definitely wouldn't have the Zon. The SOCOM was a blade show pickup, which I never would have been able to go to as just a hobbyist. And then the Zon came from a friendship that we started with a gentleman named Fred. And I know he watches the video, so shout out Fred. You're awesome. And he brought that in to put it on consignment, and then hooked me up with a solid deal on it. So that was pretty cool of him. So I would never would have had those. I probably would still be satisfied with some of my original knives that are in my collection. Like I have a mini grip in 154 CM. I probably would have still been satisfied with that. I had a pair of 3. That was one of the very first S30V pair of 3s. Like it had a collector's club number on it. You remember that knife?
Yeah.
And had some SDKs, sharp test knife scales on it. My brother now owns that one. I just gave it to him for Christmas, I think 2 years ago. But you know, the collection would be different because I probably still have those knives, and I wouldn't have these new cool knives that I have. But what about you?
That's tricky. So
it's hard for you because you were born into the knife industry.
That's true.
Exactly. And to be honest, if I wasn't born into the knife industry, I don't think I'd be in it.
I could see that.
It's hard to stumble into. Like actually, that's a really good question for you guys out there. Is how did you go from not being in the knife community to being deep into it? Because if you're watching a video like this, you are deep in the knife community. So like, was it a YouTube video? Was it a friend? Was it an advertisement? Like what happened that got you into the knife world?
Yeah.
But yeah.
And I think if I never was in the knife community, I don't even know if I'd carry a knife. And if I did, definitely would not be an expensive knife.
Sure, for sure. Yeah, I wonder what the percentages are like. Like how many people carry a pocket knife on them every day? Because to us, it's 100%. You know, like every person that we see, like I make sure my friends have one. I make sure my dad has one, and my brother has one, and my sister has one. So everyone in our lives is kind of permeated by it. But I wonder what the real percentages are like. That'd be interesting to see.
Turkey, what about you, Ever?
That's a good question.
I definitely wouldn't have been able to achieve some of the grails that I've made.
Yep.
I was already kind of deep into this before.
Yeah, you were. Yeah, you already were.
Like that's kind of what landed me this job, was just that I was super passionate about this stuff.
And the photography, the knife photography
so it was
was
like,
solid.
It probably wouldn't be to the extent as it is.
Yeah.
Just because we're able to find these good deals and run across certain things.
Oh yeah.
Just because we have a way to get places.
That's what we do all day.
But it's like I would probably be close to just as bad.
Yeah, I'm sure you would be. I'm sure you would be. All right, Riley, I know you've been dying to show the people your new truck. So the picture for that will be right here in my hands. I'm holding the truck. Now that you've seen Riley's truck, if you had to create a knife Like it doesn't matter what knife it is, but if you had to configure it to match your truck, what knife would it be and how would you configure it?
Whoa. Do you remember when we went to Tennessee for NYCKS?
Yeah.
And Andrew Denko had that big Denko.
Oh, yes.
If it had white scales and the Magna Cut,
Yeah.
it'd be pretty sweet.
Would you have to do a black blade?
No.
Oh, because your wheels.
Yeah.
I get it. And
We-
black
we put
hardware.
both of them on.
Black hardware. Black hardware.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be legit. All right, all right. Ev, what has been your favorite knife you've ever photographed? Could be a Cerakote job you guys did. Could be something that came through.
It would probably be the Todd Begg that I had. It had lightning strike carbon fiber.
Yeah, that's legit.
It was just a super clean,
Yeah,
all around package, and it just looked really good in pictures.
hell yeah.
All right, Evan. Does size matter? And if it does, what's the best size?
I like it.
Okay, for a folder, I like a 4-inch blade. I know that's big.
4 inches is really big.
Yeah, I like. Oh, sorry, 3.5 to 4. I just have never found in that size range that a knife feels huge in the pocket because it's just going deeper in your pocket.
This is like a 4-inch blade.
Yeah. This is about 4 inches.
So-
and then this is 6 inches, right?
Yeah.
Right? Someone say yes. Yeah, but around a 3.5 to 4-inch blade on a folder, fixed blade. If I'm going to be actually out there using it, I think a 6-inch blade is solid for that.
Yeah.
If it's not super heavy, that 6-inch Genesis is what I keep going back to. The one you have, I like that knife.
Yeah. 4 to 6 is really about average.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, Everett. What is a knife maker you need to meet that you haven't met?
Oh, that's a great question.
Probably the person I plan to get my girl from, and Jeff Tough Knives.
Oh yeah, that would be really cool.
Never ran into him. I know sometimes he goes to blades, sometimes he doesn't, but I don't think he ever has a booth. He just kind of goes.
Yeah.
But he's a busy family man, and he's always in the shop making knives. So,
That's cool.
But that would be an awesome meeting.
Have you met the Hunter guy? Handmade?
I haven't.
He'd be a cool guy too.
He sets up at Blade Show.
Oh, that's
I'll
neat.
probably stop at his booth next year, or
Hell
this
yeah.
year, if I'm there.
You know.
You never know.
You never know.
Never know.
Depends on how many rec reports we're going to film that week.
I have a guest question from Eric.
Oh.
All right.
Eric
What's up,
Borowski.
Eric?
Shout out, Eric.
I know he's watching. He always tells
Oh
me
yeah,
about
always. Always. He wants to know if you could have a dinner with any knife maker, designer, or manufacturer, current or past.
Oh.
Who would it be?
For me, I'm going to pick Les George. Just because I'm really interested in the knives. I love his designs and all that stuff. But what I really like are stories of people who've served in the military. I just think they're the most interesting stories in the world. And he obviously has a long tenure as a Marine. So I think Les George, if you ever want to get dinner with me, hit me up. How about you?
There's so many options, but it'd be really cool to go out to dinner with Sal and just
Yeah.
hear
Yeah.
his story.
Yeah, that would be really cool.
He's such a humble guy.
He started with the sharpening, and then he likes his boats and the knives and all of it. A lot of cool stuff.
Yeah, that would be legit. That's a really good question. I like that one. O'Reilly, have you ever regretted a Cerakote job you've done on one of your knives?
Well, yes, actually. So, as a lot of you may know, the lightweight Manix 2 has these rivets. They decided they didn't want to do pins, but they do now do
Yeah, Torx.
not pins, screws.
Yeah.
They do screws now. Anyways, I didn't get the conversion kit, so these were always still in here, but I wanted to Cerakote the blade because that would be pretty sick. And when it's open, it is kind of sick. So I taped it up, and then
So ridiculous.
and then they sprayed it for me. But when you close it, you can still see the bare metal in between here. And yeah, that's about it. So
That's the only one though.
to go back, I would not have done this. Also, when we put this in the oven, the FRN scale, oh wait, no, it wasn't the oven. It was the acetone made these scales look faded.
Yeah.
They were super shiny and bright.
All right, that's an honest answer. I appreciate your honesty.
That one's cool though.
Yeah, this one turned out really good. And then Everett, what's one knife that you like from pictures that you've never even been able to get your hands on, whether it be at a show or someone bringing it in or whatever?
That's tough because I somehow managed to hold a lot of the things that I wanted to.
The Raptor!
So it's probably going to be one of the custom tough knives.
Yeah.
Pieces. Just I've never actually held one. I just love his designs. I've had the custom knife factory version.
Yeah.
But that would probably be like I've just never handled any of his custom pieces.
That would be cool just to see, especially like you said, because he doesn't set up at shows all the time.
Right.
So you wouldn't even
His
wouldn't
stuff
even
is
be able
sold
to.
before he even posts it.
Yeah. Yeah. Just one of those kind of designers.
Yeah.
All right, Riley. What's going on?
All right, Evan. What is your favorite blade shape?
Warncliffe. That's an easy one for me. I don't
Either
even.
Warncliffe or sheep's foot.
Yeah. It's not even the blade shape I have the most knives in, but like if a knife comes in a Warncliffe or a sheep's foot, and it comes in other options, like I'm 100% of the time choosing that one.
I just think it looks cool.
I do too. I think it's a usable blade shape, and I like the way it looks.
Well, Everett, since it's quick, how about you answer that one too?
Probably that Chris Reeve clip point. It's technically a clip point, but
Yeah.
the drop point that they use is just super functional.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good shape. And then your real question, Everett. What knife are you taking to the zombie apocalypse?
That Miller Bros sword.
Yep.
that we
Yeah,
have on the wall.
That thing is legit.
Or
Yeah.
one of those Miller Bros fixed blades we have.
The Z-Wear.
Yeah.
Just super badass,
So-
1/4 inch thick.
That's what I would take.
Yeah, I mean, you can't beat that thing. I have another guest question for the three of us.
From who?
Cole.
Fantastic.
Shout out Cole. He normally listens to these while he's sharpening. So that's fun.
Beast.
I
But
wonder how many people listen to this as a podcast.
probably a lot.
Yeah, let us know down below.
Yeah.
Who's watching this with audio and with video, and who's just listening to it? Let us know.
Cole wants to know what's the one knife in your collection that you would never consider getting rid of and why? I know this might be a little tough for you because you have a couple like special ones.
Oh yeah. So I would never sell any of our exclusives because those were gifts from Mike. But I would give them away. Like if my brother needed a knife, I would give one of them away.
Right.
A knife that I would never like give away or sell would be the Yum Nums on from Fred. You know, just that means too much to me.
Yeah.
How about you?
I typically don't really get rid of my knives.
Yeah.
But I also don't hold a lot of sentimental value to me. But it'd probably be the Spartan. Probably have that for forever.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes
I
sense.
guess it would convert to like if you could only keep one for you, which one would it be?
Yeah.
So that's good.
And that one has a cool story of how you got it.
Yeah.
So that also makes it better.
What's your answer?
It's hard because both of the ones that I'm thinking about were gifts. So I have the Pumpkin Spice Shaman from Mike. Shout out Mike.
Yeah, that thing is cool.
And then I have the Rockstead. Honestly, if it came down to the two, the Rockstead would probably stay because it was a grail.
Yeah, that's true.
So like if I had to pick, Rockstead would stay. It was a gift. It meant a lot, and it was a knife I was after. So
Yeah, and it's just like you said, it's like one of your perfect
Yeah.
knives. I think it's a great choice. All right, Riley, what is your favorite video we've ever shot together?
Whoa. Honestly, the avocado one. I wasn't even filming for most of it.
Like, was that
gonna
day
be- That was gonna be
two?
my answer.
Day two shot or blade? Or three,
if it
maybe?
ever-
It was like olive blade.
yeah, the
were an
couple days when we
avocado
were
and-
giving those chips away.
Yeah.
It was all a big blur. 'Cause
Even leading
The whole
up to the
show was
show,
a big
like you
blur.
were running around in parking lots and
Yeah.
avocados.
Those were fun. Those were really
that
fun.
was
fun.
definitely my favorite. All those videos were sweet.
My favorite was the LT Wright video we shot.
That was good.
It turned out a
Yeah,
lot
just
cooler.
a really cool video. Just a really cool
I
video.
had a fun time behind the camera on those avocados.
Yeah.
I was cracking up.
That was awesome.
Good times.
Everett, do you have a favorite video or a favorite Rec Report episode you shot?
Rec report?
There's an easy answer to that one.
Is there?
The Jamie's video.
It's Jamie. It's Jamie. No, I don't know. It's like each video that we do, we're obviously getting better as we go.
Sure.
So it's hard to say. Jamie was up there. That was one of our best videos. But
I think it is our best video.
so it's hard to say.
Yeah. All right. And then my last question is for Everett. Being a fountain pen guy, what is the Grail pen?
I talk about it a lot.
I know you do.
Outside of the rec report. But there is a blue Visconti Homo sapiens that I really want.
What's it called? Do you know the blue?
Not off the top of my head.
Probably something like oceanic, volcanic.
Something like that.
Yeah.
But
Is that the one with the lava rock?
yeah.
Yeah.
But that is, I would take it in fountain or rollerball, honestly. You save quite a bit on the rollerball, but it's pushing, it's closer to 900.
Dang.
So it's like the same price as the Rockstead, so it makes it hard. So, especially when I'm only writing rec report.
Notes. Yeah. You're once a week, you're like.
Right. So, but yeah, that's my Grail.
Hell yeah. All right, Riley.
All right, very personal question, Evan. When are you going to change your pocket arrangements?
Never.
Oh.
I'm sticking with it.
Gotta be
You guys
different.
better keep commenting.
I'm sticking with it. I have no issues. I have no issues.
There's a better way that once you do it a different way and you realize, wow, this is a lot better, you're going to see it.
Yeah, I think I'm sure like I'll get a raise and then like my car insurance will get cheaper and like all this stuff will happen if I switch
will
my
notice
phone
a
to my left pocket. Yeah, my life will definitely get better. All right, next question.
All right, Everett,
It's hilarious.
if you were a knife, what would you be?
Oh.
I have it pictured in my head, but I can't remember the name of it.
I think Everett looks like a polywog.
There's that. But hold on, what is this? It's another Spyderco model. The Pirata.
Oh, I've seen those. What is it?
The Pirata. The Spyderco
That's awesome.
Pirata. That's me in a knife.
All right, Riley, what would you be? And I'll let you know if it's valid or not.
I'd be a Spartan.
Maybe the 3.25. I would be, I want to say I would be an Omnum Zom, but I'd actually be a small Simmons 31.
Not a SOCOM elite.
He's a
Definitely not a SOCOM
he's a
elite.
Menandi.
Oh, don't do that.
Small and delicate.
Everett, round us out, my friend.
It's a cheesy question,
Love it.
but you win the lottery. What's the first piece of non-knife gear that you buy?
Dude, I'm absolutely buying a 4Runner TRD. That's the first thing I buy for sure. How about you?
Couple trucks, boat, house.
Okay. Trucks and boat before the house. What about you guys?
Something that's not a Mazda 3.
Just
The four-door Mazda 3.
Oh, you just go up
Yeah.
to that? That would be
No,
sick.
that's what I have.
Oh, okay, cool.
So something that's not that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, well, there's room to move up.
Should we do a pocket dump?
Absolutely.
Riley already kind of has.
I'm not carrying those in my pocket.
What you got?
The Spartan.
No way.
Oh, you smoothed it out
I'm
again.
just waiting for the day that it's something different.
And the babushka.
It's a good combo. Like
Yeah.
the bronze on that pocket clip
Yeah, that's solid.
It does match.
looks good.
How about that?
That's nice. That's nice. I got the Zon. Whoosh. Freshly back from being glass blasted. Looks awesome.
Looks so good.
I'm super excited about this. Ev, what you got?
I have large 31 in Boomerang Damascus. I have a 4.7's Preon
That's clean.
in copper. And going back to the wallets, pulled out the old Chris Reeve wallet.
Love
one's
that.
cool.
So
I think it's solid. Perfect. Let's hop into the knife news real quick. This is gonna be a long video, boys. I'm sorry about that. We'll cruise through the knife news then. First thing I want to talk about is just the fact that ProTech's coming out with TR3s and MagnaCut. So that's
pretty
pretty.
pumped on that.
Dude, I'm
Super
psyched.
solid.
I'm psyched on that. I really liked the Trezula. It's a little bit pricey, so I think it's going to kind of give people a little bit lower barrier entry for MagnaCut. Super psyched on that. I wanted to talk about our Jacob Creates exclusive.
to talk about that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that leads me to, I forgot. I also have the chickadee.
Dude, it's the most carryable fixed blade.
It is
it.
the most carryable fixed blade. So we're working on a little project with Jacob Creates. a little chickadee project. So not going to leak too many details, but we do have something in the works, so you'll have to stay tuned for that.
I'm super excited about that. Another exclusive that I am beyond psyched about is our Brian Brown exclusive. So we have an exclusive Raptor coming out this fall-ish, but yeah, let's just go ahead and tell them what's going on with it. So it is Raptor. It's going to be black stonewash PVD, bronze anno titanium handle scales, no holes, and it's going to have kind of a jigged CNC milled texture on it with Zerk backspacer clip pivot collar. So I'm super excited about that. So I'll throw up the rendering that we have of that right here. But guys, I'm super excited. And actually, as you're watching this, the pre-orders for that will be live.
Yep.
Wow,
So
awesome.
yeah, so those will be running from today, Friday, until a week from today. So if you're interested in that, hop on the pre-order. I'm super excited about that. And last but not least, I thought a really cool concept for a video. Kind of reminded me of something that we would talk about here on the Rec Report, but Best Damn EDC Taylor, he has his top 10 EDC regrets. I thought that was a really cool idea for a video. So I'll link that down below. That channel is totally beautiful, great cinematography, and great content. Taylor Martin's awesome. So check those out. That's all I have for knife news. Okay, let me see. All right, guys, these comments are coming from our most recent video, which was your guys' Grail Knives. 75 unique comments. Let us see. David, no last name, just David. The comment was, ever since someone told me the Grismo Norseman looked like a horse stick, I can't see it any other way.
It's so good.
That is hysterical. Shout out, David. Yeah, congratulations on being the $50 winner, my friend. Guys, you guys got anything else?
That's it.
That's it.
Didn't think about that.
Thanks so much, guys, for sticking around. Let us know down below. Feel free to answer any of the questions we talked about today and leave them down below. Anyway, guys, thanks, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video.